I've been with the township since 1997, and I think my proudest accomplishment was starting the peer jury program beginning around 1998. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, this is a program, it's a collaboration really with the 5 police departments in New Trier Township, Wilmette, Winnetka, Kenworth, Glencoe, and Northfield, in which actual juvenile cases are diverted from the juvenile court system, saving taxpayers dollars, and go in front of a jury of their peers, high school age kids who are trained by myself and local police departments. The jurors, these are kids who have pled guilty, who realize that they're being given an opportunity to avoid having a juvenile record, which is something that has consequences now in this day and age. And so jurors, after some training, they thoughtfully ask very tough questions of the offender, of their parents, of the police officers. They deliberate on a case, they decide upon a sentence, and they monitor the offender's performance at their community service site, in which they get an evaluation every month. It's my pleasure to be the administrator for the program. But really, the program is comprised of kids and volunteers in the community. And every year we pick a senior who submits an essay, and along with that essay, they have to submit a copy of their transcripts, and I have the privilege of selecting essentially the outstanding peer juror of the year based on their essay, based on attendance, and based on how they present themselves and the kind of job they do as a peer juror. It's my pleasure this year to present this award to Isabel Robbins. Would you come up, Isabel? And why don't you have your family come up as well? A special note about Isabel and her family, and that Isabel is not the first person in her family to serve as a peer juror. Her older sister actually served as a juror. So this is a second-generation peer juror. And Isabel's father, Elliot, serves as what we call a youth advocate in the program. So truly a family that is involved in the community. We're presenting Isabel with this plaque, and the Peer Jury Scholarship Award includes a $1,500 check to be used for the college of her choice. I understand you're going to be attending Emory University. Hopefully you can help those kids deal with the trauma of seeing Donald Trump's signs on the sidewalk. So would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yes, and she is going to read her essay.
What I've come to realize in my time as a peer juror is that peer jury is all about accountability and trying to better ourselves, not just for the offenders, but for all of us. I have seen many offenders come to the program full of remorse and embarrassment over their actions. Offenders who are clearly good kids who made a bad decision. Offenders who are ready to take responsibility for their actions and pay the consequences by getting involved in meaningful community service as a way to make reparation for what they have done. Not only does peer jury benefit and better the youth who have committed offenses, peer jury has helped shape me into the leader I am today. At first, I was a little hesitant about becoming a peer juror due to the heavy responsibilities and sensitive nature of some of the cases. It can be difficult as a juror to witness the remorseful, emotional responses of my peers and their parents when offenders know that they have made a bad decision. It can be difficult to then proceed to question them while they are in a vulnerable state, knowing full well as both a juror and as their peer that many times their actions were a result of peer pressure or failure to think about consequences before acting. However, stepping outside my comfort zone has resulted in extremely rewarding experience as a peer juror. I have gone from being a more observant, quiet juror in the beginning of my peer jury experience to someone who wants to be the foreperson and who wants to take charge, willing to ask difficult questions to an offender to make them think about their actions so they will not make the same mistakes again. Whether it be as a teenager having to stand up in a difficult situation to overcome peer pressure, or whether it be as a juror having to step up in an awkward or emotional moment to question an offender, peer jury has taught me that we will all be in difficult or uncomfortable situations at one point in our lives, and how we respond to these stressful defining moments says a lot about our character.
Thank you.